once again, I would like to congratulate the Singapore International Energy Week for coming up with a theme that's really applicable to the challenges and opportunities that are facing the world right now. Energy transition towards a net zero world. Energy transition and net zero, these are combinations of two words which are easy to say, but hard to achieve in practice. So how do we get to this net zero world? I'm proposing 3 R's. First one is regulation. We need regulation to accelerate the development of innovative technologies. This will drive pathways along innovation lines. We know that there's lots of R&D happening here in Singapore, and regulation will start to drive some of that application into the sector. The other area is the region. There's enormous potential in this region, but I think Singapore as well should look further afield. If we fly 4 hours to the west and we fly 4 hours to the south, we're in India and we're in Australia. We need to think about developing these longer corridors so that we can look at bigger markets to commercialize the R&D and the innovation that's happening here in the region. The other thing that we should be looking at is maybe we should go further afield, maybe into Europe and the UK, across to the US. There are big markets, and that's where Singapore innovation is going to be commercialized. The other thing I would say about the region is there's lots happening in terms of development on bilateral, multilateral basis. The UK has got the Green Economy Framework, which is focusing on transport, low carbon and finance. And there are many more of these frameworks available, but they should all be leveraged. And by leveraging those, we can ensure that everybody is lifted out of energy poverty and can afford primary energy. Reskilling. How do we reskill people in this new energy world? The academic world. I represent Newcastle University here in Singapore as a visiting professor. The universities are key to the reskilling people already in careers, looking at how we train fresh graduates, looking at how we broaden their skills right from the get-go at undergraduate level. So with that, I think the 3 R's, regulation, regional and reskilling, is going to drive the energy transition. I haven't spoken about finance, but I think if we get those 3 R's right, the finance will follow. So with that, congratulations once again to the SIEW for organising an excellent event.